decided to make 2020 my year of gazelle intensity, where I was just going crazy, ham, ape shits, doing everything I possibly could to pay off debt as fast as I could. And as a result of that intensity, I was able to pay off over $26,000 in debt in a little bit over 6 months. So today I'm going to talk about exactly how I did that. And this video is not to persuade you to do these things the way I did it necessarily. I'm just here to inform you on exactly how I did it. So let's get into it. First and foremost, I live on a budget and I track every dollar of my spending. And when I say every dollar, that's exactly what I mean. I literally have an app called Every Dollar. And this is how I do my budgeting, and this is how I keep track of my spending. That is at the core of all of this. You need to know where your money is going in order to be financially successful and healthy. In addition to that, I try not to compare myself with other people. I don't buy a lot of shit that I don't need. I say no to a lot of invitations to go places. I live in a studio apartment. I've been living in a studio apartment for a year to save money. Those are just some behavioral changes that I've done in order to be successful, and those are really, really important. So I wanted to start out with that. I am not encouraging you to do this. I'm just informing you on how I did this. So the first way was I pulled down my pension. I was working at a job for 3 years. I hated the job. It made me unhappy. The environment was toxic, and I quit. And I also did not trust the fund that my retirement money was in anyway. Like, I didn't trust that it was going to be there when I finally retire. So I pulled that money down and I put it towards my debt. Like I said, most financial coaches or analysts or whatever, they'll tell you not to do that. I did it, and I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just saying this is what I did. Number 2, I put all of my tax refund this year into debt. And number 3, I sold my car. So I wasn't planning on doing that initially. I was just gonna pay it off. But when I did the numbers, I was like, and then the fact that I don't really drive much anyway, I was like, I can do without a car for a while. I'm just gonna save up and buy one cash. So those are the main 3 things: pulling down my pension, using my entire income tax refund, and selling my car. And that's what bumped that number up to 26K. In addition to, you know, me doing jobs and things like that. But that's pretty much all it is. So there's no glitz and glam to it. It's just going for what you know. Yeah, I could have used my income tax for clothes and shoes. I could have went on a trip. I could have did a lot of things. But my goal right now, the most important thing in my life right now, is to become debt free. And I'm going to continue to attack it with everything that I have. So I hope you guys have a clear picture now. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Let me say I'm never here to debate. If you don't agree with something that I've done, I don't really care. Like, you can keep it to yourself. But if you have a question and you want to understand me better, then I don't mind answering. But I'm not here to debate and for you to be like, oh, you should have did this, you should have did that. If I wanted your opinion, I would have asked. I like what I'm doing. So take care.